Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of EverQuest 2. On the last quest, we've been helping out this little frog, and he wanted us to go find his son, who actually got scared off by a very large man with a giant beard. Don't know exactly what that is. Sound like a dwarf to me, but we're going to go ahead and see what the next line of quest is that he's going to offer us. Dabam, how are you finding the cove? I'm finding enough work to keep myself busy for a while. How are you and your son faring? We are doing very well. I have been taking stock of our supplies, and while they have been depleted during our long stay in the cove, I hope that we can restock soon and be on our way. Say, can you spare a moment to help us? My choices are, what do you need help with? I'm a bit busy right now, perhaps later, so that's a nice way of saying no. Let's see, his son had a little metal effigy of Mithril that he always carried in his pocket. Unfortunately, he has lost it somewhere on the ice shelf. I could keep an eye out for it. So the quest is the absent effigy, and he would like me to look for his son's effigy of Mithril. He thinks that the effigy of Mithril may have been picked up by one of the frigid whirlstorms around the cove. So it's 2 silver, 80 copper. I think it might have been picked up in the eddy of a frigid whirlstone. I fear that it's long gone by now, but if you would happen to come across it in your travels, his son and I would be grateful for its return. I will look for the effigy of Mithril and return it to you if I find it. So we're going to run over here. Basically, it could be in any one of these little whirling storms, but since we have to kill them anyways, I'm just going to go over there and kill the name to see exactly if he drops any different kind of loot than we've already been getting. And of course, the name always gets more experience, and killing names will also give you AA experience. We haven't gone into those just yet. Let's see if I can show you. So this is my AA experience right here. You can just click on the bar and you can actually see. Let's see if I can open it up. There we go. Now normally you can actually set Windows settings. I got somebody else over here right now. So there he is right there. Normally you can set the AA experience to be whatever you want. You can do 0 or you can do 100%. It will automatically go to 100% when you're max level. So you won't be wasting experience from killing creatures, but it's nice to, set that at least at 30 or 40. A little higher is somewhat nicer too, because as you get to higher and higher levels, groups will require you to have certain skills that you can only get through AA points, and they just assume most of the time that you actually have them already. And see, there's the thing that you need for the quest. So I'm going to go ahead and loot that. 6 strength, 6 agility, and 6 stamina. It's not quite as good as what I'm using right now. Well, it's kind of equal too, because it's 5 strength, 7 agility, and 6 stamina. It just puts the point in something else. But I'm going to go ahead and leave that here for somebody who needs it. I think you can find that effigy off of any one of these little whirling storms, but I've always gone towards the name to kill it, so you may have to come over here to the name. But if you can kill one of these guys, chances are you can kill the named. He's not that much more difficult later on in the game. That won't always be the case, but for now, he should be pretty easy for you. So we're making our run back. The grizzly bears are no longer ready to attack. They no longer have that little red outline. It's because I'm too high. And they do that so that you're not constantly annoyed by running through a low-level zone by having, a gazillion things running after you, when they really couldn't hurt you in the first place. So they graze them out. You don't get any experience out of it, but they won't harm you either. They won't go after you. So let's go ahead and turn this back in. I don't suppose you have any word about the effigy of Mithril. I do. I found it in the frigid whirlstorm, just as you suspected. You are good to my son and me. I shall not forget your kindness. I am glad to be able to return it to his son. So here you go. Here's the quest. You get 6 silver and 27 copper. As you can see, he wants you to do another quest, and we're going to do that on the next episode. So if you guys like these little short tutorials on how to do these quests, please feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, or hit me up in the game. I'm always happy to group and check out a new zone with you guys. So thanks again for watching.